you, look. Brought my friends in to see you.
Oh, those friends.
Those friends. Yes, those friends, if you don't mind.
Hello.
Right, how are you this morning,
Oh,
anyway?
Thank you. Yeah, a bit cool, but I'm all right.
Yeah? I'll have to come this way because I don't want to show you screen.
Oh, I'm not
Move your,
on the screen.
move your chair that way a little bit.
Chair that way. Hello.
Yeah, because it's all confidential.
Confidential, yeah. Look,
Freezing, aren't you, this morning?
the body warmer on, it's that cool. What is it in here? It's 21, but it feels colder than that.
Yeah, look, it's, I don't know if you'll see that whether it'll flicker, but yeah, it does.
21.
21. It's not, but where's this come from? I've not seen this before. What's that? Where did that? That's new, isn't it?
It's a while ago.
How long's a while ago, Stephen? When did that come?
About a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Mm. So during Christmas then you snaffled that in here?
Before we shut down the Amazon account.
Right. Is it the same sort of time when you were saying don't look at anything, it's for Christmas, might be for my Secret Santa? Is it that sort of time scale, Steve? You crafty beggar!
Maybe.
Look at
me on
that.
camera like lying and cheating and being horrible and everything.
Oh, that's terrible. Can't believe you've done that.
I'm in trouble now, aren't I?
You are.
Dun, dun.
Makes it easier for me to tell you that there might be some fabric being delivered today.
Ah.
It was a bargain. It was a bargain. I'm a seamstress, what can I do?
There you go.
Yeah. Caught him out. What's he like, eh? Telling me don't look at that, don't open that. That's a Christmas thing, yeah. And then you go in there and you think, I don't think I've seen that before. I used to, I've still got a friend, bless her heart. She used to tell her husband that whatever she wore, you've seen it before. You have, you've seen it before. I've worn this before. You've seen it. Oh, you never take no notice of me. I've seen it. And she did it this one time when we'd gone out. And he says to her, is that a new cardigan? No. So she goes through the same thing again. No. You've seen it before. He says, when did you wear it last? Oh, I can't remember, but I have wore it. You've seen it. And he said, last time you wore it, did you still have the label hanging out the back? Oops, time to come clean, isn't it? We've all done it. Thing is, truth be told, I don't mind Steve having, and Steve doesn't mind me having, as long as we don't bankrupt, take us into poorhouse, we're not bothered. But yeah, I just saw that on the side. I thought, I've not seen that before. And usually gets a bit giddy for things that he buys. It's like, I've got this, and he tells me, and I go, that glazed over expression of, oh, lovely, that's nice, that's lovely, isn't it? Give a fig. So, there you are. Morning, peeps. It's afternoon now. I've been busy this morning. Been very, very busy. I'm fed up of this happening as well. I've come for a bit of a grump, if I'm honest. Yeah, these. Wonderful when they're not doing this. The blooming thing's broke. They just snap off. It's just gone, just snapped. I'm just like, oh, you're joking me. Don't think I can get it. I don't think I can. I ain't got the dexterity, is what it's called, isn't it? When you can do something wonderful. No. Yeah, so whatever was between them, I can hear it. Oh, I found it. It's jiggling a bit. It's there. Anyway, I need something else to put my porridge in now. Yeah, I get through them quite quickly, but I've got to put my porridge in there anyway, so it's not vital. But I do make my own muesli every morning, because if you're buying it from, if you buy gluten-free muesli, it's an absolute fortune. The boxes are 3-portion big on a good day, and it's full of sugar. So it's like, no, I'm not falling for it. So I've been making my own for yonks, and it's lovely. So, and I do eat muesli every day because it's got my porridge oats in it, obviously gluten-free porridge oats, and me sunflower hearts, pumpkin seeds, sultanas for the sweetness, or cranberry, dried cranberries, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, these canister things, honestly, they were good ones. I've had them quite a while, so I suppose they're expecting it. But when you've got something with a spring inside and bits of flimsy plastic. It's going to happen in it. Just so peed off there it is. So there you go. I've just had my coffee in my new mug. Yeah. I'm thinking now what to have for my lunch. I don't really know. I'm not that hungry. I've stopped sweet stuff. First 2 days. I'll be honest, I had withdrawals. I wasn't doing that grand. I was, withdrawing slightly. Because I do eat, well, I did over Christmas. Everybody does though, don't they, at Christmas? It's law, isn't it? It's what you do. Is it too dark to bring you in here? It might be lighter. Oh, it's different light, let's put it that way. Everybody over Christmas eats everything. Every time I sat down to have a drink, just looking outside, there's some de-icing on the wall. That's another story. Yeah, every time I sat down over Christmas and into New Year, I had a drink in one hand and something to eat in the other. Weren't hungry, just filling my face, basically. And obviously it goes straight to your hips, doesn't it? Well, it has on me. It never stops and just gives you, a nice upper body and then a tiny waist and, oh no, it just goes, there you are, love, that's yours. So, yeah, a bit peed up about that. Anyway. So today, oh, that's bust, isn't it? There's like this outside, because I couldn't get out of the gate. It's just frozen over. So, I better leave that handy for him, haven't I? They come out this morning, about 6 o'clock-ish, to go out to work. And he got to the gate, and first off, we were having to de-ice things, as you do. He's busy. And then the next thing I know, he's coming back in. And I said, "You okay?" And he's, yeah, I've just been filling up my screen wash. And I said, "Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, you need that this time of year." So then he goes out and he comes back in again. I said, "What's the matter with can't get out the gate?" Oh. So the gate had frozen, the lock had frozen this morning, which I'm not surprised. I mean, it was minus whatever it was last night, properly cold, wasn't it? So, yeah, I'll bring you back in this room, it's warmest. I was like, okay, but I've just been out, like you saw, and brought his stuff back in. I don't know. It's just, it's that time of year. It's just so cold, isn't it? We're all a bit, well, I am. I'm getting a bit bored with it now. I want spring to sprung. I can understand why people that have got, I'm trying to put legs out on this, just bear with. Oh, it's slick here, isn't it? It's so slick when you come to watch one of my vlogs. Anywho, yeah, I can understand people that have got motorhomes and camper vans and what have you, sailing off into the great wide yonder because, a bit of heat would be nice. I am fed up of finding that balance between putting enough clothing on and keeping warm and still being able to move, because it's quite restricting, and I get fed up of wearing loads of layers. Yeah, you just, I don't know, just feel really grumpy today. Sorry about that. I'll stop feeling grumpy in a bit. We can find something for lunch with no calories in it. Since I've lost my sugar hit, and like I say, I were eating way too much anyway, and I know I was. I comfort fed after losing my mum. That were going to happen. You sort of jump into things, don't you? I think that was the shock of it, because my mum had never been like, well, she weren't poorly, which, yeah, she, for her age, I think 87, nearly 88, she got nothing that you thought, oh well, and we always joked, myself and my sister, that my mum knows all the marbles were there, because she used to know what was in her purse. I mean, don't get me wrong, she did that thing where she went through us all to get to the right child to speak to, and I'm middle of 3. So, yeah, I were always second one that she'd come out with. But more often than not, she'd call me by my brother's name, which was a bit, because he's got a beard. He's a bit taller than me, and so I just think, okay, yeah, right. But that's what she was like. So that shock of crikey, we've lost her, and it came down quite quick. So then I thought, you comfort feed, and you don't realise that you're doing it. You don't, and then you've got to now start to feel accountable for yourself. But you go into the new year with the new, yes, I've got this, and you're full of it. And it's January, and it's cold, and it's uninviting, and every day's grey, and it's horrible. And you just, ugh. And all you want to this time of year, all you want to eat is stodge, because stodge keeps you warm. I'm trying to do a cleaner diet. And by that I mean not have things in the cupboard that have got a picture on the box. In the freezer there's pictures of this is what it is. I'm trying to keep away from that. There's two reasons for that. One, there's loads and loads of stuff in there that I've got to read through a label anyway to see if I can have it. 9 times out of 10 I can't. And stuff with pictures on the box for me to eat that's safe, the gluten-free options are so expensive. It's so expensive. And the thing is, when they say you make the choice between heating and eating, no, we don't do that. We're not there. But I'm more conscious now of what we are spending, because obviously the price of everything's gone up. So you're more conscious on what you're spending, basically. So yeah, I just think, well, I'm stopping doing it. My diet is so expensive. I've told you before about the price of the bread and things like that. And anybody that is celiac will relate to this. You will know. You will be like, oh my gosh. And I don't know how people with children manage to feed them. I really don't, because kids by nature want what other kids are having. They just do. You see, oh, my friend can have, and then they feel a little bit on the outside of stuff, a little bit alienated if they can't have the same as their friends. And forget going to parties and things like that, which are that's just a nightmare. But the other side of that is, how on earth are we going to fund this? How on earth can we make that happen? And it's just, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But anyway, I'm going to stop grumping, I really am. I'm going to go and find something for lunch with no calories in it. And then I'm going to have to look at doing a bit of ironing. I don't want it to mount up this year, so I'm going to do it twice a year. No, I don't want it to start mounting up that oh no, I've got to put 3 films on to stand and, watch 3 films before I've got to end of it. I'm washing on a daily basis, so I'm trying to get the ironing board up and just tickle a few with the iron on a daily basis. Wish me luck, folks. I'm not going to keep that up, am I? Well, I'm back at sewing room. Sorry, this vlog's been a bit hither, thither and everywhere today, hasn't it? I'm going to stop tidying up in here. Every time I tidy something away, I can't find the blooming thing again. And when I put it away, I think, oh, that's the right place for that. That's a great place for that. I lost these. They're just little snap popper things. Made myself a nightie today. Made it this morning. I spent the rest of the afternoon looking for the poppers. It's just them, you know what I mean. Them little, yeah. That's all it is. Yeah, them. So, it's me brushed cotton. Isn't that nice? Isn't it a lovely fabric? I love it. So I've not tried it on, just hope it fits. But I am so desperate for pyjamas and things. And when you buy pyjamas from High Street, they sort of lose a shape quite quick. Well, they do from certain places anyway. And I have bought them, and I thought at the time, yeah, they're all right for the money. But they are all the money, aren't they? They're not very great. So I just thought, for as time it takes you to make a nightie or, a night shirt or a pair of pyjamas or something like that, may as well just get the fabric you like and do it yourself. So that's what I've been up to. I got it quite cheap. I go to a good fabric site. It wasn't expensive in the first instance, and they've got a sale on. So I went there and just got what I needed. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. Got to get Steve's tea on. He shouldn't be too far off being home really now. So I'll say ta for this one. So it's been majority of me anyway. I think there's a bit of Steve in the beginning of this one. And I've just cobbled bits together. But once I've got in here straight and my mind straight, and I'm going to start straight because it needs doing. It needs decorating in here, to be fair, but that's another task for another day. Anyway, so for now, I'm going to say ta from this Middenacoola sewing room, and I will be back to you again soon. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the old subscribers. If you keep coming back and you keep having a look, if you like what you see, just hit that subscribe button for me, would you please? You know, I'd really like to get a few more. And, before I go, I did get a notification that I got from Buy Me a Coffee. I do Buy Me a Coffee, it's in the link. If you ever want to do that, that would be nice. It's not necessary, but it would be nice. And saying that I'd got one, and it's from quite a while ago, from Boatheads on Tour. When I got 250 subscribers, I think it was 150, can't remember, but anyway, they sent us some coffees over, which was lovely, but I only got a notification for it the other day. I mean, I did thank them at the time, so I'm sure I must have had a notification, but I know Mark on Boatheads on Tour, he's had trouble with it as well, so it's not just me. So anyway, I'm going to go off now, and we'll see you on the next one. Whatever you're doing, make sure it puts a smile on your face. All right, ta-ra for now.